What time is it? It's time for my opening Stockwatch video of the day. Hello to my subscribers and followers on the platforms you watch my channel, my videos on. If you're a YouTube viewer and a subscriber and you want to see more of my Stockwatch videos, you'll have to click on the links below in the video description. You'll need to follow me on Odysee, BitChute, or Rumble. But with BitChute, they sometimes don't upload all my videos, or it takes them a day or two. So I have no control over that. I just give them my content, and if they don't follow through their upload process on their platform, I just move on. I've had issues with BitChute having errors when I upload stuff, so I give BitChute one chance to get my content. If I get a little ninja error dude pop up saying the page does not exist, fuck them. I just stay on guaranteed. You'll see my videos, all my videos on Odysee or Rumble, and I do give BitChute a chance at least. So if they take it, they take it. If they don't, they don't. So you're guaranteed to see all my videos on Rumble and Odysee, and the links are below the description of the video. I'm not giving YouTube a lot of my content. If it's a series like my Stockwatch videos, I do a opening, I do after lunch, and I do an end of the day Stockwatch video. And if you want to see all three, you're gonna have to follow me on Odysee. If it's a one of, it's not gonna be on YouTube. You'll have to go to Odysee, Rumble, or BitChute. So the reason I'm doing that to YouTube is YouTube is owned by Google. They're starting to do censorship. That's just the latest new little trick YouTube's doing for people to upload to YouTube. When Google bought the old YouTube, they raised the bar on getting paid on YouTube. Google, they made it so you had to have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 view hours, and then when you finally got that, they're still being dickheads. They started to look for things to make your video not monetizationable. So they'd flag your video and say, I'm sorry, I can't make money on this video. And they did that a shitload of times to people. And if that didn't work, they started scare tactics. First it was COPPA, saying that COPPA's gonna fine you $2,500 per video that COPPA deems that your video should be made for kids. So we recommend you and I want you to tag your videos made for kids. That there screwed YouTube really big time for the uploaders, because nobody could afford the $2,500 per video fine if COPPA deems that video was made for kids on an adult platform. When YouTube, Google, and old YouTube had a kids YouTube platform, but we're on the adult side. I guess you get some crazy people want to do kids shit on adult platform, but you know, big question is, why is YouTube letting kids on fucking adult platform when they have a kids platform? So there you go. So they make they warn everybody. We warned you. If you don't tag your videos made for kids, COPPA's gonna look through your videos and they can find you $2,500 per video. So everybody freaked out. It's like, oh fuck, which I really did. I was like, oh fuck, I've got like 3,000 fucking videos on YouTube. I've been uploading for fucking 5 years or something. So I said, I don't have time to fucking tag all my videos made for kids. Fuck that, I'll just delete my account. And that fucked me big time, because I had my 1,000 subs and viewers to get paid for my channel. But so after I did that, I went, oh, I fell for their shit. I fell for their fucking thing. So I fucked myself. So I lost all my subs, lost all my views, and had to start a new fucking YouTube page. So, but now I don't really give a fuck. I just do my thing and screw YouTube, Google. So that probably didn't work, because COPA really doesn't apply for uploaders, because COPA tracks, they're a government agency. It's supposed to punish people that track minors' information on the internet so that I could sell shit to them. I'm pointing the finger at YouTube, Google. They do that. They go out with their sales team for ads and shit, and they go to these companies and say, hi, on Google, YouTube, and we have all sorts of video platforms on my site. If you're an RV dealership, oh yes, we have people that are full-time RVers that upload to YouTube. Would you like to buy some ads from us, and we'll put your dealership or whatever company that deals with RV shit on these people's videos, because people like to watch these videos, and I think it'll be a good interest for you. And they go, oh sure. So they make tons of money. But meanwhile, as an uploader, I have no way to, nobody on YouTube uploads on YouTube has no way, the capability to track fucking people's websites or information on YouTube, unless you're a high tech guru on computers. But I'm gonna say 99.9 of us don't care, don't fucking have the ability to do that, because we're not that smart. We're just uploading videos hoping to make some money through YouTube, Google. So if you do tag your videos made for kids, you fucked up your channel, because the best part of YouTube was you're able to make comments on people's videos. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. But if you were a good creator and you were making things, or a hobbyist and teaching people how to do stuff, you were able to ask these people how or where you could buy the parts or the tools for making that awesome little thing you did on YouTube, or fixing that awesome thing you did on YouTube. And the creator's happy. They're like, oh yeah, I bought my parts over here at a pretty good price. You feel free to look around and shop around. I might not get the better deals, but what the hell, this is where I started and this is where I got it. So that makes the viewer happy. They're like, oh, thank you. And if you have a issue with a video on trying to make things or repair things, you could ask that creator saying, hey, I loved your video on fixing this thing or making this thing, but I didn't understand this section of the video. Can you make another video on just that part of the video and try explaining it a little bit better? And that person's going to say, oh, sure, we could do that. I got a video. I do this all the time. And that gives that person a new video for their channel, and makes that viewer happy, going, oh, thank you, you're so sweet. But you can't do that if they get scared off and tag their videos made for kids on an adult platform. Meanwhile, Google YouTube makes $400 billion off of these people that upload to their platform on YouTube, and they do their damnedest to not pay you, and now they do their damnedest to kick you off their platform too. So a lot of people are going to Odyssey, Rumble, and BitChute and telling YouTube go fuck themselves, and that's a good thing to do. Fuck them. You're not making anything on YouTube anyway, not like you used to when it was with the old YouTube. You know, the YouTube, Google had the COPA, then they had the California Privacy Act saying, oh, these people in California, they'll sue you for if you track their information. That's a bunch of bullshit, because we don't track anything. That's YouTube, Google. Then they had the Federal Trade Commission. Oh, the Federal Trade Commission is going to fine you big time, you know. And we're like, oh, fuck, it's getting to be more of a big pain in the ass than it's worth. In between the harassing comments you might get if you're a pussy willow gets hurt by fucking words and shit, you probably don't want to do a YouTube or Rumble or Odyssey or any of those platforms that you upload videos to. Because some people think that's a fun thing to do, is try to make you cry. And all that does is make us richer. So we don't give a fuck what you think or say. We do care if you have a question and you want to answer. A good channel will try to answer your question pertaining to the video. Probably not too much personal information, but maybe pertaining to the video they made, they'll be happy to answer questions. So there. So that's why if you want to watch all my videos, you'll have to go to Rumble, Odyssey, or BitChute. And BitChute might be a crapshoot. They upload my shit, and it can sit on my playlist to be viewed after they have to clarify it or whatever. Then they release it to be viewed, and that could sit on my playlist for fucking a week or a month or a year, or just stay there forever not being cleared. So who knows? Alright, let's go to what we're here for. We're here for stocks. Today, here we go on GameStop. All my stock videos have the same stocks every day, 5 days a week, pretty much in the same order, so that's pretty good. You don't have to hunt down a stock. You go, oh, it's about 10 fucking stocks down, let's move it forward here. So there you go. We start out with GameStop Corp. Been following this for probably about 3 months now. Looks like they had a pretty good little sell-off at the start, and then a little buy, and now we're selling a bit. Their 52-week high was 483. 52-week low is 377. At this price, it's pretty high. You're gambling, but you know, if you feel lucky, it's Friday the 7th, so it could be a good day for GameStop. If you're a gambler, you never know, it could zap back up to 400 again. It's done it twice. But I'm kind of a safe investor. If GameStop drops down where it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, about $30 a share, I think that's when I'd start buying into it and saving it, and we'll save it till it hits that $400 mark again. Then we'll sell. But at this price, I've been wrong before. I bought it at 30. I bought a handful of it at 30, and when it hit $75 a share, I said, "Oh hell, that's probably as high as this is gonna go." And so I sold, and all of a sudden, right after I sold, it went fucking sky high. It went to 400 again. I went, oh fuck. I just fucked myself. So yeah, I missed that. I missed the train twice. I was pissed. So now I'm just gonna wait for it to fall back down, reinvest, hold on to it, and hopefully it'll start going back up again to that awesome $400 mark. So we'll see. It's Friday. Madness happens. Alright, let's look at BlackBerry, see how they're doing today. They've been getting killed lately. So let's see which. If they get killed, it's okay. That means you can buy a shitload of it real cheap. They'll sooner or later design a nice, awesome phone nobody can't live without. So their stock will go crazy, and you were able to buy it real cheap, and you did real good. That's the name of the game. You buy it low and you sell it high. So it looks like they're getting a little bit of good investment this morning. Let's do a little refresh, make sure they're doing good. Yep, they're doing good. So 849, that's not too bad. You just probably can't get a whole shitload of the stock. 52-week high on BlackBerry was 28.77. 52-week low is 4.27. Let's look at the airline stocks I follow. American Airlines. We'll give them a little refresh, make sure we're getting updated here. Looks like they got a Marine behind the wheel today. Went straight up, give everybody a thrill ride. They're ahead this morning at 35 cents. So American Airlines 52-week high was 26.09. 52-week low is 8.25. If you would have bought at 8.25, you're probably still pretty happy. You're making pretty good money right now. But if it goes up to 26.09, you'll be really happy. But probably not too happy, because at 8.25 you probably couldn't buy a whole shitload of the stock, but you probably got a handful of it. So a little profit's better than no profit, I say. Let's look at the next airline I follow. I only follow it because it's a douchebag airline. That's no way I'm gonna fucking fly it. United Airlines is in the news about 2 or 3 weeks ago, saying that they're gonna cave into these little race. You're a racist bastard, flag flying bastards that don't get their way, and if they don't get their way, they'll call you a fucking racist. I didn't get the job because I'm on brown color, right, or black. You racist? Yeah, sure, fuck you. If I owned United Airlines and I had a little douchebag come into my office wanting a pilot job, and he wasn't qualified, and he happened to be a black, brown, or Chinese, or Pekingese, not anything but white, even if I had a douchebag white person come into my office and want a job, he better have fucking 20 years experience in the military to fly my fucking planes. Either in the Marine Corps or in the Air Force. But no way near racist. If you don't have the qualifications to go behind that stick, and you call me a racist, my foot would be squared up your fucking ass, and I'd laugh at you. I'd say, you don't have the qualifications, you little douchebag. Get the fuck out of my office, and I could give a rat's ass if you call me racist. The priority of my fucking airline is the protection of my fucking aircraft, my crew, my goddamn passengers. I'm not gonna have an incompetent little douchebag thinking his skin color matters of one fucking flying ass to me, and especially if that douchebag thinks he deserves a fucking job and doesn't have the qualifications. Fuck you. You call me racist all you want, you son of a bitch. Goddamn little fucker. Grow up before somebody puts their foot square up your ass and tells you get the fuck out of here. And that's what they should do. But they're saying they're gonna bow down to these little douchebags. fuck you, United, if I'm gonna fly your fucking plane. And you better not be flying over my house with a douchebag behind the wheel and it's fucking struggling to keep that fucker in the air and you come crashing in my house. I'll sue the fuck out of you. At least my relatives will, because I'll be a fucking hamburger with the rest of your fucking passengers that were stupid enough to fly your fucking airline. So fuck you, you goddamn racist, goddamn flag flying race bastard. Can't get a job because your skin color. Fuck you. Can't get a job because you probably weren't qualified for it. So get some qualification, come back, and then fucking fly your little race card bullshit game. Until then, go fuck yourself. Let's go to Tootsie Roll. Oh, by the way, my stock watch reports, I do cuss a lot on fucking some of these companies I do watch, and do have a fun time cussing their little douchebag asses out. Tootsie Roll's not one of them. Tootsie Roll's my favorite candy, so I just follow it just for the fun of it. Tootsie Roll lost a little money this morning. Their 52-week high was 57.26. 52-week low is 28.15. Not a big profit there, but if you bought at 28.15, you still made some money, but you probably didn't buy a lot of stock because 28.15 is a lot of money to get a ton of stock to make it worthwhile. That's the name of the game when you're in the stock market. You just can't buy one share of a fucking company. You go, oh, let's go buy $31.84 worth of stock and see if we make any money. Nah, you ain't gonna make money. If you're gonna make something, you'll probably make 10 cents or something, or maybe $1. You still got your $31.84 plus $1 on top of it. You're like, wow, I'm getting rich. Yeah, you would have been if you would have bought about 9,000 shares of it at $31.84, and then if it went up $1, then yeah, you had pretty good profit there. But you probably don't have that kind of money unless you end up with Bill Gates' ex-wife or something. Yeah, then ask her for her money to buy the stock for you. Then she'd probably kick you in the ass. Fuck you, you ain't spending my fucking hard-earned dick-sucking money I had to do with old Bill Gates to get this shit. I'm still spitting. Fuck that. I'm gonna go find another old bastard and marry him to take his money too, to put the pile on the Bill Gates money. Alright, let's look at Twitter stock, my favorite platform. Don't recommend you follow me on Twitter because it's a commie platform, and if you follow me, I rip the fuck out of commies in the government and them fucking around the world. I think there's fucking stupid people that like to have the government fucking pay for everything that they want and try and live in shitholes for a fucking house and don't have nothing really, just enough to survive. And that's not the way I want to live. That's not how I want to live. I love America. You can live in a shithole if you want to, or if you want a fucking mansion, you could live in a mansion too. But you gotta get off your ass and do some fucking major work or use some brain matter to fucking make some money. If you're using your body to make money, you're only gonna be able to do that for maybe 30, 40 years till you fuck up your body and you can't work anymore. And then you might still be in a shithole fucking situation because you probably weren't working smart. You're probably just being a fucking douchebag. But either way, if you're in a communist country, you're fucking stuck. You're even told what kind of job you're gonna do if you're sweeping the streets or picking up trash or a doctor or a gymnast or some kind of job that the government deems they need fucking people to do to keep their economy going. So good luck with that fucking shit. But Twitter, I've been kicked off Twitter about 8 fucking times. I'm surprised they haven't kicked me off lately. It's been about a month now since I've had to redo a Twitter page with my same information. What did Doug do today? And like I said, I don't recommend you follow me on Twitter. I don't have any followers, which is good, because it's a Twitter is a commie platform. And commies, what do commies do? They like to shut you up by deleting your account if you hurt these little pushbag feeling little douchebag Jack Dorsey's little government paid vagina and you make it bleed. He'll delete your account or suspend your account, so you lose all your followers and you can't log on to your account. Or they'll use extortion. They'll give you warnings before they suspend your account, giving you extortion, saying, hey, if you don't delete that tweet, you won't come back to Twitter again. And whenever I got that, I always said, fuck you. I just made a new account. Or if I'd say fuck you and get my account suspended, then I make a new account. So, and no big deal. It only takes a couple seconds to make a Twitter page. So I do have fun, and I do play some good rock and roll music to soothe the beast in me there. But what can you do? So here's Jack Dorsey's little douchebag stock. Kind of making a little bit of money this morning. Had a little bit of defunding here, but a little bit more investment. Jack Dorsey's little douchebag ass highest he ever did on this fucking stock was $80.75. The lowest he's been was $27.12. Good job there, Jack Dorsey, you little fucking bleeding vagina man. How's that government paid vagina doing for you? You're looking like you've been getting fucked in the butt a lot with that new vagina. Let's go look at Jack Dorsey's little brother. It really started all this bullshit. Facebook stock. Facebook love to put you in a Facebook jail. Keep kicking you off your fucking Facebook page for a week or two, and then after that week or two is done, you could go back to Facebook and log on to your account. But now Facebook has realized, oh, if I fucking kick you off your page, you can't come to my fucking platform and look at my advertisement. People, you know, people pay for advertisement to go on Facebook and sell their stupid shit. And if you get banned off of Facebook, you can't see their advertisements, and that pisses off their fucking people that are stupid enough to spend money on Facebook to try to sell their shit on Facebook, thinking, oh yeah, advertisement on Facebook, that'd be awesome because there's a billion people on Facebook. Sure, I'll buy that advertisement off you, fucking Mark Zuckerberg shit. So now what Facebook does to you now, they don't throw you in a Facebook jail. They don't keep you from logging in. They just have you on a restriction when you hurt this little fucking commie's pussy, government paid vagina, make it bleed, and make this little douchebag go screaming to his little mommy. They'll put your account on restriction to just look only, so you can't comment, can't post anything for a week, maybe a month. They gave me a 30-day restriction, so I think I got about 10 more days to go before I could piss off this or hurt this little douchebag's feelings with words again. And they'll put me on restriction again, so I can't post and I can't give people thumbs up or tell a friend to go fuck himself if he's being a douchebag, or laugh at the fucker, or just plain out give a friend a hard time. What are friends for, right? Can't tease a friend. What the fuck are they good for? So the stock's been making money, unfortunately. I would think people would get pissed off and say, look at this little fucking commie douchebag wants to step on my freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom to have fun with a friend on fucking Facebook, on my own fucking page, which both platforms, Twitter and Facebook, you have the ability to block somebody you don't like, unfriend the person you don't like. So these two little douchebags feel like they want to be your mom and dads and punish you for maybe popping off on their platform, maybe hurt your friends' feelings or something. But like I said, it's a friend, you stupid fucking Facebook douchebag. It's one of my friends. Get off my fucking page. You don't like what I fucking say, so fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you care. You know, if you're got little pussy feelings, better grow up. Life's a bitch. You know. So well. Yeah, if you get hurt by words, just fucking go buy a gun and blow your head off. You know, because life, people are gonna hurt you. I don't give a flying fuck about you. That's why people are called friends. That people are called family, you know. Friends and family don't fuck with you too bad. Some friends and family do. You know, if you got a douchebag family, it's called time to go find some friends that aren't so douchey. You could tell your family to go fuck themselves if they're fucking idiots. What can you do? Some people do. You go, oh my God, thank God I'm 18 and I get the fuck out of this fucking craziness. And I'll go find some friends that are fucking douchebags. Or vice versa. Say, my friends are douchebags. I need to go hang out with my family. So there you go. Facebook's 52-week high is 320.02. It looks like they've over-exceeded that high. Or actually, that was open. The 52-week high was 331.81. 52-week low is 269. So not a lot of people could afford buying a stock at 321.68, but you could, you'll just have to save up. But if you follow, the reason I do these videos is to teach you how to follow the buy and sell type deal. This is where it opened, and they've been selling. So the bottom peak over there was at 319.79, and then all of a sudden we had another rush to buy, and it's still going up. So if you bought it down here this morning, you're making some little bit of money because you probably only bought one share. Going, I can only afford one share. Even with one share, you can still make some money. You'll make a positive balance if you learn the trends on the buying and selling part of the deal. The goal is you buy it low and you sell it high. You see it go up high, you fucking sell it. As long as you think that's as high as it's gonna go. It could go way higher than you thought it was gonna go. You're like, holy crap, it fucking went to the moon. And I lost that fucking chance to make some money. It tore off without me. But you still made a little profit because you sold it and said, oh well, I guess that profit's good enough for me. And then zoom, it took off on you. You're like, oh shit, I was on the crap train. The fucking bullet train just loaded up and left me behind. So there you go. Alright, let's look at some other stocks here. Google. Alright, now let's talk about Google. I think we already covered that shit. Google owns YouTube. makes $400 billion a year off of YouTube and doesn't like to pay the creators to bring you the fun content that you enjoy and like and watch and help out those people that make these videos that entertain you a bit or teach you things. Way too high for me to buy, but it's not impossible. You just have to save up your pennies and finally be able to buy the stock. Again, you gotta learn the trends though. Hopefully Google will take a major poop, go fucking sky low. Their 52-week high was 2,431.87. 52-week low was 1,323.30. So yeah, if you were able to buy it at 1,323.30, yeah, probably didn't buy a whole shitload of it, but you're still making a pretty good profit right now. But like I said, I do suggest you buy Twitter stock, Facebook stock, Google stock. You're like, why the fuck do we want to do that? Well, these three little douchebags here, they like to pretend they're commies in America. And they're even fucking Americans themselves, but they feel like they need to infringe on your right as an American that has the right of freedom of speech, freedom of expression. And these three little fuckers that are multi-billionaires think they could shut you up by kicking you off their platforms, or at least fucking with you to shut you up by using extortion to fucking tell you to delete a tweet. If you don't, you'll get suspended off Twitter. Or if you're on YouTube, they'll put you in a Facebook jail or limit your status on your page to just viewing for a week or two or a month. Or if you're Google owns YouTube, they'll boot you off their platform for talking about the government or the Chinese virus, or make it so your videos won't be monetized because they found something they didn't like in your video, so they'll flag that video so you can't make any money on it. Meanwhile, they're making fucking $400 billion a year off of the content on YouTube just alone, not including the fucking crap that they do. They sell all your information that they gather from you watching everything on the internet. They get a big pile of shit that you've been doing on the internet, and then if somebody comes to Google, I want some information on this dude, you have anything? How much money are you willing to give us? We have so much shit on this dude, we can destroy his world. That sounds wonderful. How much you want for it? How much you got? Yeah. So there you go. So you buy this stock, you buy Twitter, you buy Google stock and fucking Facebook stock because you have a great court case. You could just sell it. You could go take them to court and sue the fuck out of these three little douchebag motherfuckers who are stepping on your fucking rights as American on freedom of speech, because that's constitutional, and what they're doing is unconstitutional. Even though they own the platforms that they're throwing you off, that's fucking racist and unconstitutional and being douchebags. Especially when they, on their platforms, they have ways to let people fucking not friend those channels that offend somebody or hurt somebody's feelings or whatever. Everybody goes to YouTube, goes to Twitter, goes to fucking YouTube, Facebook. There's on YouTube, you don't subscribe to a channel you don't like, then you don't have to fuck with them. On Facebook, you don't friend that person, then you don't have to fuck with them. You don't like them at all, you just fucking block them, then you don't see their shit at all. On Twitter, you don't like somebody, it's following you, fucking delete them. So you have all that fucking way to get rid of a fucking scumbag, and then the owner platforms think they gotta fucking be God. So fuck them. So if you do sue these little douchebags, what happens? You make the fucking attorneys rich that are suing these douchebags, and your attorney throws you fucking breadcrumbs. Meanwhile, these douchebags are stupid enough to have a stock for their little platforms. So now you could become a fucking mosquito every day. You buy these stocks and you learn these trends. You learn the opening prices, and then when they start selling off, you go lower, lower, lower. Okay, looks pretty low to me. Think that's a good spot to buy. And then during the day, you go higher, 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 higher. Let it go fucking sky high. Then you fucking sell it right before close. Meanwhile, you made a fucking pile of cash. Not lawsuit pile of cash, but it will catch up sooner or later. You will be getting lawsuit money. Amounts of earnings off of the stocks, because you're fucking them. You're selling it, you're buying it fucking low, and you're selling it high. So your bank account's growing. Then the government's gonna get pissed and wanna fucking tax your capital gains up to fucking 60%, so you don't make tons of money on the stock market. Like I said, this fucking government, the commies in the government are getting paid off by China to destroy America from within. It's time to fucking remove these douchebags before we're fucking too poor to fucking. You'll have to shit in your own shoe before you know it. You won't be able to fucking buy toilet paper or anything. You'll have to be fucking eating your pets. So their dog, come here, man. You look like you could feed us for a week. Sorry, pup. There you have a dog puppy meal going. Better start having puppies, man. We're getting kind of hungry. So yeah. So yep. So we'll see what happens with these commies in the government that are getting paid by China to destroy America one day at a time and fucking destroy our fucking treasury, stealing all of our fucking tax dollars every day, every time they can, by making some kind of fucking bill. It's $1 trillion a throw, and it's usually not for anything that we need. Maybe some bullshit, maybe sending tax dollars to a fucking other country, and we've never received a fucking penny from those other countries, especially their tax dollars. Fuck that. They keep it up, they're not going to be in office too long, one way or another. It's just common sense. Alright, let's look at a real commie fucking stock. AMC, it's owned by Beijing commie motherfuckers that brought you fucking COVID. So bought up all of our medical equipment that was real good before the COVID really got bad, and then when the COVID got real bad and we needed medical equipment, Chinese bastards sold us defective products, medical equipment, and didn't give a fuck about it. But they bought all of our good medical equipment and all the good medical equipment from around the world for their fucking country, but they still were fucking killing off their own people with their own fucking virus. Total douchebags. What can you say about fucking stupid commies? Stupid fuckers and their little stupid ass government. Not too smart. So they bought AMC, our movie theater, so now they can control the movies. You know, the American actors now have to go suck some fucking Chinese government-paid vaginas to maybe do some work now, or you know, or they're gonna have to make some independent movie theaters so people could make independent films and have a theater to put their films in, because the Chinese people aren't gonna let those fuckers have their theaters to play their movies in, not unless they get 80 or 90% of the profits. So good luck on entertainment going out to a movie or something. But lately, with the people fucking going to movies and being fucking rude ass pigs in movies, fucking phones ringing, talking, fucking around, not even watching a movie, and you're paying fucking $20 to fucking watch a piece of shit movie on a big screen, and you can't hear it, or you're distracted by some douchebag behind you, or some fucking kid screaming. You're like, oh, this is fucking wonderful. So fuck the movie theaters. I enjoy watching fucking movies at home. At least I can watch the fucker. And I can pause the bitch. I gotta go take a pee. Let's turn off the movie for a second. Oh, I'll be back. This is one way we get even with these little commie fucking douchebag motherfucking people. I'm surprised we haven't fucking went to war and blew these bitches out of the fucking water and told them, fuck you, thank you for your COVID, but no thank you. Thank you for your defective medical equipment. No thank you. But here, take this fucking boot and shove it up your ass when my fucking bayonet goes through your ass. Open it bigger for you so it won't hurt. You buy this stock. It hadn't really been done too good. They've been making chump change and losing chump change. 52-week high for these bunch of little fucking commie slant-eyed douchebags. They don't give a fuck about the world, but they want to take over it. It was their 52-week high was 20.36. 52-week low was $1.91. If you could have bought it at $1.91, you're probably real happy. Still making some good money, but not a lot. But you probably have a shitload of stock. So, like I said, the best thing you do with American Entertainment Holdings here is buy it. Buy it. This is your way to kick these little commie motherfuckers in Beijing right in their little fucking man vagina pussies, and just laugh as you take their fucking money from them. You buy it low and you sell it high. When you sell it high, you got a profit. Save that fucking money and wait for it to drop low again. Buy it, let it go back up, sell it, and then you're kicking some commies right square in their fucking coolies, and they can eat their nuts for lunch. So fuck you, China, you little douchebag commie fuckers. Once we get rid of the commies in our government, we'll probably be over at China kicking these little douchebags' ass in their government. China people we don't have a problem with. It's their fucking government. And I'm surprised if I was a Chinese citizen and my government spread the fucking China virus and killed a bunch of my fucking family members, that government would not be there. I would be so pissed. I would be a sniper motherfucker. I'd be taking some ninja notes going, how can I fucking sneak up and slice the throat and run the fuck away? If I'd do that to every goddamn government member in that fucking parliament and take care of these little commies, and we'd be all free again. Or at least be learning how to make a fucking gun and then make some gunpowder and a bullet or a bow and arrow. People die. People die too easy. You don't need a gun to kill people. You can throw them off a fucking bridge. You could fucking run the fuckers over. You can firebomb the bitches. There's tons of gas out there. So You don't really need a gun. Guns just make it a little bit fucking cleaner. You don't have to be so close. You don't want to get blood splats on you when you blow their brains out. But with gasoline and anything like that, you gotta get a little bit up close and personal. but when you fucking kill people with a fucking disease that you created in your own people, you deserve to be killed up close and personal. We'll hear you fucking screaming like a little bitch, and we could be smiling, going, "You like that? Sounds like it. Let me twist your tit a little harder. You like that titty twister? Fuck you, little fucking scumbag." Alright. But yeah, once we get rid of these commies in our fucking government, China, you better hold on to your little fucking kimono, because we're gonna blow it clean off your ass. Alright, here's my next stocks. My next stocks, I think, are underrated. Well, you know, they're not full value, so I think they'll be a good buy for you. Okay, it's GoPro here. GoPro. I love my GoPro. I do most of my videos with my GoPro. I do not edit my videos. That's why I usually have 3 or 4 videos kind of going video 1, 2, and 3, or 4. Depends on how long the video is. That's how my GoPro splits up my videos. It splits it up in little sections. So I just upload for what I got to YouTube or Rumble or Odyssey or BitChute, and go with the flow. They're making some pretty good money today. GoPro's been actually getting hit kind of hard lately. Their 52-week high was $13.79. 52-week low is $3.20. The only problem with the GoPro is their camera. I love my camera. It has makes good videos, makes good pictures. Has a real steady platform, so if you're walking, running, and stuff like that, you're still gonna have a pretty decent video. Compared to some cameras where you start running, it looks like you're in a fucking tumble dryer. Like, whoa, slow down. We can't see what you're filming. But they are expensive little cameras. But I have the cheap one, the GoPro Silver 3. It's about 5 years old, but it's still doing its job. It works pretty good. And it's handy, it's small, you know, you put it on a drone or a remote control car or a remote control plane and have some aerial videos or some remote control car videos. It's an action camera though. If you're gonna use a GoPro to video the mostly peaceful looting and burning down businesses and harassing people and murdering people in the street with a GoPro, you're gonna have to get up close and get mostly peaceful blood and screaming and crap like that, and maybe a little singed hair from the fires, from the burning of the businesses and shit. But it's all peaceful, so maybe a GoPro would be good to go into that kind of crap in video, and we could hear you scream and start fucking running like a little girl saying, "Peaceful my ass." Who the fuck saying this shit's peaceful? Almost got killed. Whoa. Oh, you did? That's fucking shocking. They said it's mostly peaceful. You must have been in that not mostly peaceful part. I don't know. Maybe they need to define what mostly peaceful is. They need to post signs where mostly peaceful is and that peaceful part is. Peaceful's over here when we're burning down the shit and looting, and mostly peaceful is when you're getting harassed by some fucker while you're trying to eat something at a restaurant. and they come up and drink your shit and eat your food and think they just are so awesome. Tell you, I hate to tell you that. If I was at an outside restaurant eating my food and some fucker came up and drank my drink and ate my food, that motherfucker wouldn't be crawling out of the restaurant. They'd be wheeling them out in the ambulance, maybe a fucking a morgue vehicle, because I'd just flat out blow them away. I'd say, fuck, you little ignorant piece of shit. And I wouldn't give a fuck if I had 200,000 of those douchebags hanging out my house. I'd just fucking get my flamethrower out and fry those fuckers. Say, look, you little douchebags, I killed one of you. On what thinks it's gonna stop me just not killing fucking 40 or 50 or 100 of you little fuckers? If you're fucking with me some more, fuck you. I got the right to defend myself. I'm feeling threatened. Especially when you got a crowd of fucking 50 people outside my house wanting to burn it down. My house ain't going down without killing the bastard that lit the bitch on fire. Well, there you go. Alright, well, there you go. GoPro's making some money. They're at 12.23, so there you go. Canon stock. Canon is a Canon cameras. If you want to be safe and you're filming that mostly peaceful rioting and looting and burning down businesses and harassing people, maybe you need a Canon, because you could change the lenses out to a telephoto and stand back about 100 yards and still catch the action pretty good. You just won't get the blood and fucking knives or piss or frozen bottles or bricks landing on you. But it's mostly peaceful. So there you go. 52-week high 25.94. 52-week low 15.46. So about 15.46, still doing pretty good. There's not a lot of wiggle worm to get some more. If it's gonna 52-week high is 25.94, it's already at 23.80 or 89. So again, 23.89. You can't get a shitload of the stock to make it worthwhile to make a big profit, unless you just like to go slow. Just drove slow and steady, and then that could be a good plan, but might take you about 10 years to finally get you a good pile of cash. But here we go. Alright, the next stock here, Gemini. Gemini is a vapor cigarette company that makes the vapor cigarettes, so you don't have to go outside to smoke. And you can sit in your office or sit in that bar, so you know, you get some drunk bimbo next to you at a bar. It's kind of cute, but she's just fucking drunk off her ass, but you still think she's pretty cute. And you're at a bar and you want to smoke, so you have a vapor cigarette, so you could smoke that next to her, and meanwhile drink your cocktail and get to know this bimbo a little easier and more. Maybe you'll take her home and put your wiener in her vagina. And then she'll puke all over your bed, and you're like, oh fuck, this is fun. So they make this little vapor cigarette so you can do all that fun stuff. You don't have to leave the fucking bar to smoke a regular cigarette. In my eyes, this stock should be as high as Philip Morris stock, and Philip Morris stock is pretty up there. We'll be discussing that next. But I can't complain, because right now is a good time to buy this stock. It's fucking dirt cheap. The 52-week high for this stock was 36 pennies. The 52-week low, I guess that's like a half a cent or something. There's no... the lowest I've seen the stock, I've been doing stock watch reports for probably 3 months now. It likes to bounce from 12 to 13 cents a share to about 30 cents a share. and I don't care if it falls back down to 13 or 12 cents a share. That's more stock you could buy for less investment money of my own. So for a little bit of my money, I get a shitload of their fucking stock. So when people find this stock and realize it's a vapor cigarette stock, I think this stock will be as high as Philip Morris, or if anything higher. Because when you smoke a real cigarette, you gotta go outside and smoke. And let's talk about Philip Morris. They're coming up next here. Philip Morris here, the good cigarette maker, makes you go outside and smoke. If you're at work or at a fucking bar, you can't smoke a good cigarette in a bar. And you have to leave that bimbo at the bar all by herself for 5 minutes until some other douchebag walks up and starts talking to her and takes her home. So you're outside smoking your good cigarette. It's cold or it's fucking hot as hell out there, but you're enjoying your cigarette until I call them the vampire pussies show up. The vampire pussies are little douchebags out there in the world. Why you're forced to take your smoke breaks outside and freeze your ass off or sweat your nuts off to enjoy your cigarette, because the reason you're smoking is because you probably had some fucking idiot pissing you off and you told yourself, I need to go take a smoke break before this fucking idiot has my fucking shoe up his ass. So I don't want to get fired or don't want to get sued or thrown in jail for having my foot stuck in his ass. I think I'll go take a fucking cigarette break. So you do. Then you go outside, do your fucking smoke. Then these little pussy vampire people, they're all outside too with you, and they walk past you with their shirts over their nose, trying not to get killed by your secondhand smoke. And every time I see that, and when I see one that jumps into the road to avoid my smoke, I always hope a big fucking bus is coming and runs the little fucker over, and then I could go to him and say, oh man, that bus really fucked you up. I think I would have took my chance with my secondhand smoke. You're probably still walking down the highway there. But when you got hit by that bus, it sure stopped your ass pretty good, didn't it? So, good luck, you little douchebag. And then I just walk out, smoke my cigarette, laughing, going, well, one less douchebag in the world. What can you do? Good, one for me. One for me. 4 billion douchebags to go. So there you go. 52-week high for Philip Morris was 97.57. So look, they're almost there again. 52-week low is 66.85. So way too high to buy to make some money, but it's not impossible. Like I said, if you would have bought it this morning at 96.56, you would have had like almost a $2 profit. But he probably didn't buy a shitload of the stock, did you? Because you can't afford it. But either way, if you were able to buy at least one, at least you got a couple $1 profit there. So, no, that's the name of the game. Buy it low, sell it high. And it's just beginning for the day. We'll see what happens at the end of the day. We'll be doing a after lunch stock watch video in about an hour or two here. So let's get this one over first. Alright, let's look at the next one. This is GNC Capital Inc. These people invest in gold and silver, at least they're supposed to be. Kind of risky buying gold and silver as a stock on the stock market. I personally, if I'm going to buy gold and silver, I want the real shit, and I want to lock it up in my safe. So I have it on hand. I don't want some company selling me a piece of paper saying they got gold and silver. I better buy. But people do. And they do have the Stock Trade Commission, I'm pretty sure they'll investigate these companies, make sure they do have what they say they have. So there you go. I think this stock is actually way underpriced for a company that deals with gold and silver. Gold and silver should be going sky high pretty quick, and I think when that happens, this stock should be fucking sky high. This stock hasn't fucking done a lot. I think it's a sleeper stock. I think it will be sky high once gold and silver just goes crazy from the inflation that we're about ready to receive from all this government looting of the treasury and fucking destroying America fucking one day at a time, helping, not working for America, they're working for China. Nobody's doing shit about it. And so we'll be paying the price for that pretty quick. Probably by the end of the year, you'll be going, Jesus Christ, how are we going to heat our homes? It's fucking freezing here. We can't afford the fucking fuel or electricity. 52-week high for the stock was 37 cents. 52-week low is not showing anything. 52-week low that I've seen with the stock, I've seen it drop down to about 13 cents a share, which would have been an awesome time to buy this. It's still at an awesome price to buy. It's 15 right now, so you can still buy a shitload of stock for hardly for $100 investment. You'll probably get about 4,000 shares, and 4,000 shares, when it gets up to $400 or $500 a share, and you had 4,000 shares, you'll be a very happy person. So yeah, I don't mind watching this shit go up and down. If it goes down to 12, fuck, I'd try to find some money and buy some more. And it's kind of like my vapor cigarette stock. Both these stocks are kind of like a chicken laying on a nest. They're laying these cheap ass eggs, so you're able to buy a shitload of the eggs, and then when it's time to have dinner, you'll fucking have so many eggs you won't be able to eat them all. Going, oh fuck, we're full, we've been eating eggs all day, feel sorry for the wife tomorrow night. So there you go. Let's look at the next stock here. For you people that want to get into the old Bitcoin deal, this stock is for you. It's a little bit high. They got some money going into it today a little bit. If you could afford to buy it at 46, 45, you're probably not going to be able to afford to buy a shitload of it to make it worthwhile, but some is better than none. But again, this stock will be an awesome stock for you if you buy it right. The 52-week high is 58.22. 52-week low is at 9.13. If you follow my stock watch videos, and I follow this stock on every one of my videos, the day you're watching my video, hopefully it's not 3 hours after the fact or a day or two after the fact, and you see it, if you see this stock, this GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust BTC stock, hit 9.13, you better panic and find some way to buy a shitload of it at 9.13, or if it goes below 9.13, you better go find some money and buy it. If it dropped down to 13 cents, I would buy the fuck out of this stock. This stock mirrors the fucking Bitcoin almost. Doesn't go ape shit like fucking Bitcoin does. Sometimes Bitcoin can go fucking into all the way to Mars, and everybody's like fucking numb that had the Bitcoin at the time it went to Mars, and I got so much money they don't know what to do with that, and so they go out and spend all sorts of fucking money, and then they wake up next day and Bitcoin's fucking down to fucking nothing again. Like, what the hell happened? Um, well, you invested in a fucking picture of a fucking gold coin with a B. That's what happened. But people are making money on it, so you want to get on it. Why not? I did. I still do. Um, so I bought this stock at the right price, so I'm very happy with this stock. It's made me some money, so I can't bitch. But you do have to buy it fucking at these prices down here at 2-week low prices. And I haven't seen it this low for 3 or 4 months. It's been hanging around mid 40s to maybe mid $50 per share range. But you just don't know with stocks. This thing could be like GameStop. You could fucking also one day you wake up. I wake up to do a morning stock watch and I say, fuck this, I'm going to sell this shit and going to Tahiti. Can go see some naked ladies. So yeah. And drink some fucking coconut drinks or something. But you know, you just never know with stocks. But like I said, I wouldn't be pissed if this thing went down to 13 cents a share. I wouldn't be surprised. Bitcoin to me is like fucking giving somebody your money and will you get it back? Will you won't? I don't know. But at least Bitcoin people get their money back after time. They might have to wait a month or two or a day or two. You just never know with Bitcoin. It could fucking be real good today and then tomorrow just fucking what happened to Bitcoin? So who knows? But if you want to get into Bitcoin, this is a stock for you. But at 46.34, you're probably not going to be able to buy a shitload of it. And in the 52-week high was only 58.22. So there's not a lot of room for a lot of fucking money profiting there. Unless you could have bought it at 9.13 and then you'd be doing awesome. You could have had a whole shitload of it. And when it went up to 46.38, yeah, I'd be smiling pretty good right now. I'd be going, oh, I made some money. Okay, let's look at UFO stock. UFO? You're talking about UFO? The aliens? No. It's just the ticker they made for this company. It's under UFO. Pure Space ETF. This company invest in the space age companies that shoot rockets into the universe to explore the universe, probably send probes to planets to land on and things, and look for life forms and things like that. I think it's way underpriced because once this company finally shoots a rocket into space and it finds life, or it finds a planet that has abundance of resources that they could design a spaceship to fly people to, and maybe start mining that planet or cutting down trees on that planet to ship out here back to Earth for us to use until we fucking totally destroy this planet, and then we might have to move to that planet. So when they start bringing shit back and making profits with the stuff that they're brought back, the stock will be fucking sky high. So until then, this is probably a good time to start buying this stock. 52-week high was 32.40. 52-week low is 16.26. But unfortunately with this stock, since they're shooting shit into the space and really don't know who we might find out there, and they probably have radiation vehicles that they're using for probes and shit, and they land on somebody's planet and that probe nukes their fucking people, they're gonna be pissed, and they might be able to trace that probe back and come back and kick our ass. So lucky little douchebags, why'd you nuke our planet? We didn't nuke your planet. The fuck you didn't. That little thing you sent over and landed on our planet starting to kill our fucking people. We're getting pissed. So that could be a bad thing for the world. Sorry, we didn't mean to kill your people. We just wanted to explore and see you. So wow, there is some people over there. Alright, let's look at my marijuana stocks. Yes, I got marijuana stocks too, since we talked about smoking. Might as well talk about these marijuana people. This is Alternative Harvest ETF. It's has a ticker symbol MJ to buy. The company's kind of smart just to have 2 letters for their symbol, because if you're a hardcore pot smoker and a fucking bong juice drinker, you get fucking stupid pretty quick. So 2 letters, you could almost handle that. Sometimes you can't even remember your fucking name. Looks like they're doing pretty good. They're ahead of $1.02 today. They were doing real good 3 months ago. They're probably they're at their high, 34.58 for the 52-week high. The 52-week low is 10.12. So if you were able to buy it at 10.12, you're doing pretty good. You just bought a handful. You probably didn't buy a shitload. But yeah, if you want to buy marijuana stock on the stock market, that's where you could go. This stock is a lot more stable compared to my other stock that I'll be talking about pretty quick. That is a marijuana stock too. That other one's a fucking craziness over there. So yeah, it's getting a little bit too high, but my next stock is way fucking cheap, and everybody can afford to buy it, and they do. So let's go there. But the bad thing about the next pot stock, it has 4 letters, so it's a little harder. It's under Buds, B-U-D-Z, like the buds you've been smoking your fucking dope with. As you can see, the big difference, this is 47 cents compared to 20 something dollars a share. And you could tell the difference of this stock too. They're both fucking marijuana fucking stocks. They both grow marijuana and sell marijuana. But what makes this one different than the other one? That's the question. I don't know. I don't know. But this one's the one that people seem to want to buy the fuck out of, because they get paranoid and they don't make tons of money on this stock, but they might be, because it's fucking reasonable to buy. You can buy a shitload of this stock without spending a shitload of money. Their 52-week high was at 2.68, 52-week low was at 17 pennies. If it drops down to 17 pennies, you could really buy a shitload of this stock for fucking no money, really. $100 investment at 17. You're probably gonna be able to get 4,000 shares. And when it goes up to $1 or $2, if it ever did go up to $20, and you bought it at 17, and you done it several times, so you have probably 100,000 shares of this shit, and it goes up to fucking 20 or $30 a share, you will be pot heaven forever. You'll be able to smoke your dope and live in a cardboard box until you fucking smoke your brains out stupid and you'll die from fucking exposure or something. But you were fucking happy when you did it. So there you go. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm not going to do an after lunch stock watch report because I got to go to Walmart and get some medication, and then get back here and maybe have lunch and shit. And then I'll do an end of the day stock watch report. So looking forward to have that go on, and we'll do a little drive video in between. So we'll miss the after lunch stock watch today, but if you want to follow the rest of my videos, you'll need to follow me on BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble. You'll get all my videos except for on BitChute. You might get 1 or 2 because they still are real slow on following through on the upload. They keep them on my playlist, but they're not viewable yet. So, and I still have 1 or 2 of those videos sitting there. So one day, BitChute will finally get on the stick and carry through their job. Right now, they're fucking like retards. Got the platform, got things to do, but they're still trying to figure it out. But oh well, they'll get it fucking straightened out one of these days. And until then, we keep on making videos. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye. What's going on here? We're doing a little scan. It's blocking my turn off thing here. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.